before there was a Meta, there was a Facebook, right? Same company,
Sure.
right? But before there was a Twitter, there was no Twitter. Before there was an Amazon, there was no Amazon, right? So there are going to be companies coming down the pike a year from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now that are going to be front runners in their industries, and they're going to be game changers in their industries. And we are well positioned in this city to welcome those companies with open arms. And I'd like to touch on that a little bit as well, where the corporate windfall that we have had over the last couple of years, and partly that was because of COVID, people wanting to move to Texas, be in this market as opposed to other markets, and bringing their teams with them. A lot of it is tax related, whether it's the Californians, the people from the Northeast, escaping maybe some political viewpoints that they're not in agreement with, tax shelter opportunities that they have here, tax incentives. So touch on that just a little bit on what you have seen to this point and where you feel like that we're going in this city in particular.
Well, according to Mark Dotzer, who is he's not the guy at A&M Center anymore, but he's kind of one of the foremost economists nationwide, there are 1,000 people a day moving to Texas.
Moving to Texas or Austin?
Out of that 1,000,
Okay.
there are 180 people a day moving to Austin.
And is that net positive?
That's net.
That's net. Okay.
That's net. 180
Okay.
people a day net
To this city?
to this city.
Okay. Okay.
So-
Still.
Still.
Yeah.
And it's not going to stop. I mean,
Right.
it's people want to be somewhere, I think, where business is open
Yeah.
and business is full steam ahead.
Yep.
And let's figure it out and have more of an entrepreneurial spirit. Whoever said that you can tax your way to greatness was just flat out wrong.
Yeah. They weren't great.
You can't. They weren't great. They just
Right.
ended up paying a lot of taxes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, you can't. And this wealth tax on people in the top 1%. I mean, that San Francisco tried to implement. I mean, how many people in San Francisco want to move here
Well, or have.
or
Right.
already have?
Right.
I mean, they want to
Yeah.
because the taxes. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
To do that.
So you foresee Austin in particular and Texas, and I'm seeing the same thing, right? People want to be here, and those that have moved here, very few, if any, that I'm aware of that are in my circle have regretted it, right? And they talk within their circles, and you have the the Facebooks of the world, right? Or the Metas, where they have a big presence here now,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And the Amazons and the others, that's going to continue. So I think that we're in a market that there's some sort of insulation and there's room for growth. I mean, Samsung just announced, several months back about what was the cost of that plant? It was a B, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's well over a B.
Yeah.
It's 2B, I think.
Wow.